Hi everyone. I'd like to start by introducing myself as State Representative Andrea LaFontaine, representing the House Natural Resources Committee. And for the 2013 to 2014 legislative term, I'll also be elected to serve on the committees for the Insurance, Judiciary, and Regulatory Reform. My districts include portions of Macomb and St. Clair counties, including several different cities and townships in the state of Michigan. To give a brief introduction about my educational background, I received my bachelor's degree in political science, legal studies, and leadership studies from Central Michigan University, and in the fall of 2011, I received my master's degree in public administration. I enjoy spending time in Michigan's great outdoors, and I also do volunteer work with many different groups, including Habitat for Humanity, to help clean up our local waterways and parks. One of our goals this year in the Natural Resources Committee was to focus on enhancing outdoor opportunities for recreation, including the utilization of the Department of Natural Resources 5-year Michigan Trail Plan, which has helped to promote the economic development of our communities statewide. During the month of June, this department arranged for an event called Michigan Summer Free Fishing Weekend, which allowed for all residents and out-of-state visitors to be able to fish without purchasing a fishing license. This is one of my favorite activities, and it was a great opportunity to be reminded of the wonderful natural resources Pure Michigan has to offer. Because of my love for fishing, what I would like to address today is a House Bill number 4993. As of September 18, 2013, the members of the House of Natural Resources was introduced to a proposal in support of the Michigan Steelhead and Salmon Fishermen's Association, which is the largest sport fishing association in the Great Lakes Basin. This proposal would create the Michigan Wildlife Management Public Education Fund and the Michigan Wildlife Council by adding an extra dollar charge on hunting and fishing licenses. The intended goal of the Michigan Wildlife Council would set in place a media-based public information program to help educate about the benefits of wildlife, wildlife management, and the important role that sportsmen play in both of these subjects. To state some facts, there are currently 1.7 million fishers and 530,000 hunters in the state of Michigan who spend about $4.8 billion on related retail sales, support more than 72,000 jobs, and pay approximately $576 million in state and local taxes. The Wildlife Restoration Fund uses the taxes paid by hunters and fishermen to provide more conservation and education, habitat and sport fish restoration, wildlife research, and more. It takes money to conserve and restore habitat and wildlife, and sportsmen are essentially the biggest source of contributors. I would also like to add that according to a survey, approximately 79% of Americans are supporters of these activities. The main concern, though, of the Fishermen's Association is in conflict with organizations such as the Humane Society because of their efforts to protect wildlife and animals. These organizations undermine Michigan's outdoor heritage as well as the DNR's role in wildlife management by getting laws passed to take away the rights of hunters and fishermen. By supporting this bill, we are only encouraging the general public to understand the important benefits and facts about hunting and fishing. These are healthy American activities with deep heritage and offers opportunities for people to connect with the spirit of nature, not to mention the economic ripple effect that generates from the amount of money invested in these sports. In the state of Michigan, we are surrounded by so many great resources to provide natural means of food and organic nutrition, while still keeping in mind the importance of wildlife preservation and the protection of animals, of course. If this bill is passed, it will only help to provide more awareness and education for those who do not support the hunting and fishing traditions. I've used this proposal as an example to show my position on protecting what Michigan has to offer in recreation and sports, natural habitat, as well as heritage and tradition. If I am reelected into the chair position of the House of Natural Resources, I can promise to continually focus my efforts on enhancing outdoor opportunities, supporting economic development, and keeping in mind the best interests of the general public. Thank you very much for your support. It is greatly appreciated.